Over 200 nations compete in FIFA-sanctioned play, each training for a chance to lift the same gold trophy. But when you look at the winner's circle, the field narrows almost to a point. Despite nearly a century of tournaments, only 8 countries have ever been crowned champions. We can organize this elite club into 5 distinct tiers based on titles won. For over a decade, this hierarchy remained static. But at the 2026 World Cup in North America, results on the pitch forced the first major realignment of the modern era. To see how that shift happened, we have to look at the specific matches that turned these historical rankings into a living ladder. The base of our pyramid is the one title tier. For years, 2 nations shared this, but following their historic victory in 1966, England now sits here completely alone. England's isolation is a direct result of the 2026 final held here at MetLife Stadium. It took 106 minutes of play to break the deadlock, but a late strike from Ferran Torres gave Spain a 1-0 victory over Argentina. This win gave Spain their second World Cup title, pairing this new trophy with the one they earned in 2010. This result moves Spain up, out of the one title tier and into the level above. Spain now joins France, with their 1998 and 2018 titles, and Uruguay, who won the first World Cup in 1930 and a second in 1950. Spain's promotion leaves England as the only one-time champion on the board, becoming a visible marker of how quickly a legacy can be outpaced when a nation stops adding trophies. On the other side of that 2026 final, Argentina faced a different kind of structural reality. By failing to secure the win in North America, Argentina's momentum stalled. They remain at 3 titles, one in 1978, 1986, and 2022. Placing Argentina on the board highlights the tier that separates them from the historical leaders of the sport. Directly above them is the 4-title club, occupied by the 2 heavyweights of European football, Italy and Germany. These nations built their status across multiple generations. Italy's titles span from the 1930s to 2006, while Germany's 4 wins spread between 1954 and 2014. To cross that 3-title threshold, a nation has to win across different eras, proving they can produce championship teams even as the game itself evolves. Then there is the absolute top of the pyramid. This position has been immune to the shifts of the 2026 tournament. Brazil remains the sole occupant of the 5th tier, the only country to ever win the World Cup 5 times. Brazil's record is the benchmark for the entire sport. Every other move on the ladder is an attempt to close the distance they've created. This is the global hierarchy as it stands today. 8 nations distributed across 5 tiers, representing nearly a century of competition. Spain's rise shows that these rankings are not permanent. A century of historical standing can be rewritten by a single goal in extra time. The question is whether these 8 established powers will simply continue to shuffle positions among themselves, or if we are approaching a year where a 9th nation finally breaks through, ending the era of the exclusive 8.